Hi, Gary from mrgshave again. This is getting to be a regular thing now, isn't it? Yeah, face shave of the day, SE today, and it's number 52, I think. I haven't even checked, but I'm pretty sure last week was 51. So yeah, what am I using today? I've had a new delivery today. Something that I've meant to get for a little while. But first of all, we're going with the Pears Soap because this is a pretty good match for the new soap that I've got. So the Pears Soap, this is the new soap. Phoenix and Beau Spitfire. Now this, it says that the scent notes on the tub, let's have a look, it says leather, juniper and tobacco. I get that. I also get cedar wood. I'm pretty sure there's some cedar wood in there because I've got that St James of London cedar wood and Clary sage, and there's definitely a similar scent in there. But the best way for me to describe this is it smells like a burnt out fire, and you take a damp piece of charred log out of the fire and you smell that, because it smells just like that. Really pleasant smell. The other thing that I'm getting there in terms of smells that may sort of light up some light bulbs in your minds is, if you know it, we have an antiseptic here in the UK and it's called TCP. Now if you don't like TCP, you may not like this soap, but that's definitely there as well. That smell of TCP it's not strong. You get more of the campfire, the damp campfire, but I think it does remind me somewhat of TCP, which I like, so that's fine. I think out of the witch hazels that I've got, the best suited to it is the tea tree, the Boots tea tree and witch hazel. So I use this a lot, but it is my favourite witch hazel. I don't often do this. In fact, I think this is the first time I've got the full set. I bought the Spitfire aftershave splash to go with it. I've also bought the splash to go with my Iceni, my Phoenix and Beau Iceni. So that will feature in a future video whenever I get around to doing it. And I've bought the post-shave lotion, so the Spitfire post-shave lotion. So yeah, I've gone the whole hog on this one. Let's have a look. What am I going to do? We'll start with. I'm starting with the brush, Razorock Plissoft brush. Great brush. I don't even know which way around. That's the way around you want to see it. Yeah, it's the first brush that proper brush that I ever owned. I'm using a scuttle with hot water in it today, the Q scuttle. And I've already loaded the bowl with soap, so that's ready to go. And then the SE of the day, you may have guessed, is the Razorock Hawk. Lovely razor this, and this has actually got the super blade in it. I can't remember how many uses this has had, so I may have to change it out, but I doubt it, if I'm honest. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get myself ready and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back already. I've already lathered the soap. Just putting on the pre-shave. Now this isn't an exact match to the Phoenix and Beau soap, but it really does sort of have that a scent that matches this Phoenix and Beau Spitfire. I only put a little bit in, but I don't know whether you can see that properly, but it's yeah, it's gone mad. So yeah, the scent off this now. In terms of scent strength, it's not in your face. Definitely not in your face. I would say scent strength 4 out of 10. Approaching 5, maybe. Yeah, probably I'd give it a 5. 5 out of 10, sort of medium scent strength. Let's get on some more water. And let's go for it. Start painting some of this on. Yeah, the campfire's died down. I'm getting more of the tobacco and leather, and you definitely got some juniper in there as well. It's a really nice, I think this is a really nice winter scent. I go for these kind of scents in the winter, sort of the woodsy, earthy scents in the winter, and in the summer I tend to go for the citrus scents more. Although I use all the scents all year round. But yeah, there's loads. I literally just scooped out a thumbnail amount of soap out of the puck, and it's produced stunning lather. I'm going to paint some water into this, get it a bit more hydrated. I mean, this is really good lather. So yeah, if you haven't watched my previous 2 videos, why not? Yeah, no, I don't mind it. Not, head shaves and straight razor shaves aren't for everybody. It's up to you which ones you watch, but I just wanted to do a video of each kind to cover everybody that's into their shaving. So those that enjoy the head shaving, they can watch a head shaving video. Those that like straights can watch a straight, and then if you're going into safety razors or SEs, then this is the video to watch. So that's why I did it. Right, let's go first pass. Now, I have been asked about my beard care routine. And it's pretty simple, really. I just, at the end of the shave, off camera, I use products like this Pears Soap beard balm. I've got the Bulldog beard balm, which is also good, and I also have the Bulldog oil. So I don't use all 3 in conjunction. I just use whichever one takes my fancy. This is so smooth. When you consider this got a super blade in it, super fine, or the feather super blade in it. Really smooth. I actually, again, from a subscriber, commented today actually on, did I think the Razorock version 3 was worth it? And whether I thought, what my thoughts were on the Razorock Brush 400, the aluminium handled one that I've got. So if you're watching, you inspired this video, you know who you are. Unfortunately your username, I forget what it is now if I'm honest, I could have a look now, but yeah, you haven't got a, it's not a name, it's sort of an expression, I think, although it could be a name in your country, I don't know. Let's pull it up. So that first pass was brilliant, beautifully smooth. God, my glasses are misting up. Let's have a look. Where is it? Hoon Shaver. Mr. G Shave, I've just ordered the Hawk version 3 and the 400 silver brush, so there you go. Hoon, where is it? I've lost it again now. Hoon Shaver, H-O-O-N. So yeah, he was asking whether I felt it was worth it, and I, you know, did say that it's, you know, everybody's experience is different from one another. But in my opinion, the Hawk version 3 is better suited to my tastes because of the weight and the fact it's a lot smoother than the previous version, the Hawk version 2. So the slickness that's left on here is stunning. I could do another pass without adding any more lather. Beautiful, luxurious, warm lather. Oh yeah, that's so nice sometimes on a cold winter's day to have warm lather on your face. I haven't used boiling water in the scuttle. I've just got the water as hot as I could get it out of the tap, or I think you call it the faucet in the States. Yeah, try and get it out of the. Get it as hot as I can out of the tap, which is, you know, it's pretty hot. It's hot enough to, you know, make your skin go really red and hurt for a few days if you leave your hand under the water for a while, so it'll scald you a little bit. Right, so I'm going against the grain, which on this side is straight up. Oh, this is just a really comfortable shave. And then go across on this side. This super blade must have been used a few times now. I think it has, because that's really smooth. It's still doing the job though. Still doing the job. Right, more water. Yeah, so going back to the beard maintenance, I keep sort of distracting myself. So at the end of the shave, I just put the balm or the oil in my beard. I then clean up the bathroom and go upstairs and usually just check with a pair of hairdressing scissors. I check that I'm not, I mean, for instance, I can tell straight away that I'm going to need to trim up the old tash area, and I'll trim up the edges around the side. Sometimes I'll use an actual beard trimmer, but that's rare. I prefer the accuracy, if you like, of a pair of hairdressing scissors. So just trying to paint some more of this on. I mean, I've got loads in the scuttle, loads of lather left. Oh, I was going to show you how much I used. So let's get that and have a look. Yeah, and that's pretty much my beard maintenance. I comb it through, obviously. I don't know whether this is actually you're going to be able to see. No, I don't think you are. Maybe doing it like that. Yeah, so that's, I haven't used a lot of soap at all for this shave, because I'm trying to slowly reduce the amount that I use, because I always use too much. Right, so against the grain. Very slick, this soap, and the scent is lovely. Definitely a winter scent, something I'd highly recommend in the winter, any time of year really, but it's definitely, for me, it's a winter scent. It's your Christmas fire or a campfire. It's sort of burnt wood, smoke, leather, tobacco. It's got it all in. And I'm not good at describing scents, but I think I've pretty much nailed that on this. Certainly for my nose anyway. Maybe I'm improving. Who knows? So, let's have a feel around. Usual spots. Usual spots. Let's put some up there. Here we go. So, pickup pass. Or as Paul H says, I haven't watched Paul in a while if I'm honest, but as Paul H says, 3, 2, 1, pickup time, baby. He does it far better than I do. But if you haven't heard of Paul H films, he's definitely worth a watch. Another guy that I wanted to give a shout out to, that I've started watching, is a guy called Sig Solo. He basically rolls a dice to decide what he's going to use that day. So that's quite interesting to watch. And he's new, so give him a look. You know, go over and have a look at his channel. He is new, so, but it is a different angle. I quite enjoy it. So go over, give him a look. I think he's from Sweden, I think. You know, he has an accent, but his English is excellent. It's like the Shaven Butcher, you know. Johan has an accent, but he's got excellent English. So you tend to find that in the middle of Europe, is that a lot of Europeans, so the Germans can speak they certainly speak English, and they'll usually speak at least one other language. I had a German friend when I used to live out there that spoke 7 different languages, so fluently, you know, without accent. So yeah, anyway, right, I'm going to clean up. I'm bantering again. I'm going to clean up now, and I'll be right back for the post-shave. Right, back for the post-shave, all cleaned up. Bowl's back up in its correct place, brush back in the cupboard. So, on with the cold rinse. I do my whole head now, because I enjoy that cold rinse, I must admit. Try the alum. I really don't think I'm going to need it. Don't think this is going to burn at all. Tiny little bit here. Tiny little bit, but not uncomfortable. But everywhere else is no burn at all. So yeah, very comfortable shave, that very enjoyable shave. So in answer to the subscriber's question, I think he's already bought the brush and the razor, or he's ordered them. But yeah, I think the Hawk 3 is definitely a big step up for me personally on the Hawk version 2. The weight, the smoothness of the shave, it's manoeuvrability. I can imagine, obviously I don't, I've got a goatee, so I don't shave around the chin and the moustache area or under the nose, but I can imagine that being a really easy razor to use under the nose. So yeah, and the brush, I wouldn't say that the 400 Razorock 400 brush has got a lot of backbone, but I don't think many synthetics have a lot of backbone, certainly not as much as a ball brush would have. So if you're after backbone, then I would always say go for a ball brush. I don't own any synthetic razors that could compete with, say, an Omega 49 Pro in terms of backbone. So if there are any out there, let me know. But yeah, the difference with a ball though is when you first get it, it's very scritchy, but then as time goes on and it beds in, right, let's get this off. The brush is, gets softer in terms of the tips, but it still maintains its backbone. So so nice. Do enjoy these Saturday shows with you guys. Right, so on with the Tea Tree and Witch Hazel from Boots. Yeah, probably not a brilliant match to the scent of the soap, but I don't think any of the witch hazels that I've got, the citrus certainly wouldn't, the cucumber and melon wouldn't, so at least this has got tea tree in it, so it's the closest match I could get to the actual scent. So, but still very nice. Right, let's go for the splash. So first time I've ever used this. It's got a restrictor in it. Don't know whether you can see that. So let's go with it. Oh wow. Oh. Creosote. It's almost, I tell you what, it's like a really bitter orange peel I'm getting in there as well. God, listen to me, and I'm the one that always professes I don't have a clue about describing scents. I'm even impressing myself today. Yeah, no, very nice. Very nice winter scent. Brilliant. Right, on with the balm. So I've just opened that up. Is there a cap on it? No. So let's have a look. Right, all I'm putting on is that much. So oh yeah. Very nice. You know how you preserve your fences in the garden sometimes in the summer, that creosote smell? It's that, but it's not just that. It's a far more pleasant smell than just that on its own. But yeah, no, it's a great woodsy, leathery, wintry soap and scent. Love it. Absolutely love it. So that's me for today. And until Wednesday. So for my next straight razor shave. So if you haven't seen one of those yet, I have some important information on my previous, on the last Wednesday shave about importing goods from abroad, whether they be from the US or the EU or whatever, because the rules have changed. If you haven't seen that, go and watch it. The link to where I got that information from is in the video from yesterday. So my head shave video, so there you go. So it's bye-bye from me, and it's bye-bye from the Razorock Hawk version 3. Beautiful razor, definitely recommend it. Bye.